800 Russian drones in 24 hours, according to President Volodymyr Zelensky. They struck across Ukrainian territory, like here in Smila, in the center of the country. But also Odessa, Kherson, as well as Rivne in the west and the eastern front of Zaporizhia. The latest statistics from the UN are alarming.
More people were killed and injured in Ukraine in the first 4 months of 2026 than in the same period in any of the last 3 years. At least 238 civilians were killed and 1,404 injured in April.
Ukraine and Russia have accused each other of violating the 3-day ceasefire announced by U.S. President Donald Trump last week. And just days after Russian President Vladimir Putin said that the conflict was coming to an end, he started ramping up the pressure. 2 governors from the border regions of Belgorod and Bryansk, who had been in office even before the Russian invasion began in February 2022, were forced to resign and replaced on short notice for failing to protect their airspace from Ukrainian counterattacks. For Moscow, genuine peace talks cannot take place until Ukraine pulls its military from the Donbass.
For a ceasefire to occur and a corridor to open towards full-fledged peace negotiations, President Zelensky must order the armed forces of Ukraine to cease fire and to leave the territory of Donbass.
A key demand by Russia since the summer of 2024, met with flat-out refusal from Kyiv. The U.S.-mediated negotiations between the two belligerents have been on hold since late February. And for his part, Zelensky has asked Trump to raise the issue of ending the conflict in Ukraine during his meeting in China with President Xi Jinping.